Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6. For some reason, the game music died as soon as I started recording, and now it just sounds like a wind blowing through mountains, or perhaps parking too close to the freeway. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. So, first of all, I have not been playing Civ 6 super well. We're still learning, but even within the bounds of still learning, I've been making some mistakes here and there. And I want to talk real quick. I loaded up the game, and I'm looking at this. I'm looking at Nekken. Nekken's about to finish a trade route in 4 turns. We have currency here, and we're researching it. We're clearly past the halfway point. Why am I still researching this? Nekken's trade route will complete currency. I know that the plan, the medium-term plan, is to get us sweet, sweet apprenticeship. But we can get there through horseback riding. So, we can build a pasture to accelerate that, which is... maybe... there's horses, but they're pretty far. We'd have to buy 2 tiles to get to them. I don't think it's happening. The +7 is just not enough income to assure us that we'll be able to... and obviously I need to buy this tile as well. So... what else do we need to change? What else was I doing wrong? This needs to be nipped in the bud, this whole barbarian situation. I need to stop with the half measures. Let's just get out there and take care of it, shall we? It would be awfully nice if there was a road between Nekken and Sparta. We'll work on it. Other things. Let's talk about religion. I currently do not have a religion. 2 of the religions are up. You can see on the Great People chart here. I am not going to get the next Great Prophet. I could potentially get the one after that, but... we know that there's a religion directly to our south, and China's religious. And right now they're our buddy. Right now they like us. My feeling is that we should maybe not go for religion this game. Let's let China bring their religion to us, or whoever. We'll just focus on our culture victory thing, and also being constantly at war with everyone. Speaking of constantly at war with everyone, 2 groups of people to the south, pretty unhappy with us. We have a lot of exposed territory here. We need to get walls going. Actually, we need to get walls going so much that let's make sure we do masonry now. Then we'll get back on the plan. Apprenticeship is really important. Industrial zone is extremely valuable. It's probably the best district, in my opinion, based on the my play so far, both on camera and off. But if we wait until after the industrial district is up to build walls, we probably will not be getting any walls. We probably will just die. I think this archer is dead. Yep. Alright, we need to withdraw our hoplite, heal up in town, and wait. Is it going to be better for me to... I think the best plan for me is to attack this guy. It injures him badly enough that I think the 2 of them combined attacking me shouldn't be able to kill me. And we're, what are we, 2, 3, 4, so we're 3 points of movement away from, if there was something in this space, it would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, no, so if there's an enemy horseman in this space or this space, they actually could still attack us. Well, we'll just have to hope that's not the case. 2 hoplites and an archer, it's going to have to be good enough. And like I said, we're going to have to put up walls to ensure that we don't have to deal with anything else while we're trying to wrap this up. And Brazil's making some moves, making me a little nervous. Oh god, he was exactly where I thought he might be. Or no, actually, it looks like, is he not going to be able to attack us?
History is the version of past.
He was 1 space too far away. It worked. Our hoplite survives. He did make us a lot of culture. That was like almost 5 turns worth of culture. Sparta needs housing. Listen, Sparta needs a lot of things. Where are we going on this tree? We have the Acropolis available to us. So let's have a look at what these things do. This has a defensive tactics, has +6 city strength, +5 range strength, and +100% production toward defensive buildings. This might be a thing we want to work toward, like right away. But where are we going after that? Civil service would allow us to potentially ally with China, automatically have open borders, and each receives a casus belli on an aggressor civilization if one of their allies loses a city. So it looks like being in an alliance does not cause automatic war with anyone that goes to war with your ally. Farm improvements gain plus food for each adjacent farm when 3 farms are adjacent to each other. Okay, so plus 50% production toward a new era of units. Feudalism is how we're going to move our army into the next era, really. And also, serfdom is pretty powerful. And then we might want to get we might want to move to divine right for the 3 military policies, and obviously plus housing in cities with walls. Anything that gives housing is good. We're not going to have the same thing happen in the late game where we get to ignore housing entirely with these guys. We don't have anything that is the equal of the Umbanza. Alright, so I think this is... yeah, alright. To get to feudalism, we have to go through defensive tactics anyway. Let's do this for now. Is it also the case that divine right needs defensive tactics? It is, okay. So yeah, let's head to feudalism, and then we'll get divine right shortly after. Should I do that in the other order? Yeah, let's play in the other order. I want a religion. But yeah, defensive tactics first. Alright, so it's quite a few turns of transit, and I'm starting to get a little nervous.
When wasteful war shall statue...
Alright, I don't think we can hit that. Yeah, he's, there's a bunch of hills between us and him. I don't think he's gonna have the combat strength to one-shot us over the river with his injuries. I'm pretty sure. We're hoping. Yeah, obviously I don't have a play here that isn't just heal. So this builder, what do we want to do with this builder? Obviously we need to repair some things. There's a number of resources around here that could be farmed that are not being farmed. I'd love to pick this up, but that might be a thing that has to wait until after we have properly resolved all these issues. But we could also run him south. There's stone down here to pick up. Oh, we can make a pasture on the cows to boost horseback riding. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty reasonable. Okay, so let us... Here's a question. Trade route from here to here, or the other way around? Does Sparta need the production? What is Sparta's... Sparta's at 11 cogs, and the city's at 7.3. Now, I think we also need the food. We need growth.
Money, if it does not...
It's a drag. Alright. So what do we build here? I guess we build walls. I kind of want to build a watermill instead and then build walls, but I'm a little nervous that the problem might be kicking up a little sooner than that. It would be neat if we could wait for the policy that gives us doubled production while building defensive buildings, but I don't know that we can. Oh, it looks like maybe these guys are just going to clear that camp for some reason. I'm not sure why they would want to do that. Alright, the very first thing you're going to do is fix this. Alright, I think that he's just going to run off and then return when they have more stuff. I don't necessarily think that we need to make ancient walls here. This city is separated from the front by Necken enough that I think we can probably go on with actually building important stuff here. So we might want to build an Acropolis. If we're planning to do Acropolis stuff, we need to get an Acropolis going. But I guess the question is, where are other districts going to go? We're working on an industrial zone research, right? We'll want the industrial zone to go adjacent to mines. So the industrial zone wants to go here or here. The Acropolis, what are the requirements for the Acropolis? It can only be placed on hills. Right. So we actually don't have a lot of options. We could potentially buy this tile and place it here, and then it would be adjacent. We'd get some adjacency bonuses. Or we could put it here. The industrial zone goes here, and then this could be where we build like a campus or something. Because of the mountain adjacency, the Acropolis won't get any benefit from being adjacent to the mountain. It makes me want to save these spots for other things. Yeah, I guess we'll just build it here. I don't want to buy a tile over here because I want to keep our... We have a lot of things, a lot of tiles that we need to buy already. So, do I have just the one sugar? Where do I view my reports? Yeah, just one sugar. Alright. So picking up another one of those so that we can use it to trade would probably be a pretty good idea. Alright, we've run him off. We're just going to stay patient. So yeah, let's irrigate this sugar, trade it to China for something. Probably just some money, but we could really use some money. Hi, Brazil. Obviously, we don't want to stop being at war. We want to take advantage of our sweet, sweet culture bonus. But we need a couple of turns to sort of regroup and rebuild after that. It's a successful bid against Egypt. I think we'll probably, when the time comes, push south and maybe take Brazil. It's weird that Brazil doesn't even have early empire yet. It's turned 75. We know he has the booster. He has 4 people just in this non-capital city. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, we're almost ready. Why don't you come down here? Is it worth... You know what, he's not going to get here fast enough to boost this anyway. Is there something else I would rather research while I'm... Honestly, no. Let's just not worry about the pasture thing. I do want to make sure we get this quickly, though. He could come down here and improve, like, stone over here. Actually, you know what? He can fix this mine. Because on this next turn, we're going to cross the river. Actually, let's cross the river now. This guy will catch up in a second. So we see a lot of missionaries sort of milling around at the edge of our vision, but not a lot of conversion is actually going on. Oh, it takes so long for all of our cities to build anything. We really got a lot of low industry places. Alright, these guys are just waiting. Obviously, we want to move the hoplites together, and we want them to be in front of the archer. I keep hearing footsteps and snapping down here and seeing nothing of interest going on. So do we want to use another charge over here? We might be better off improving stone that's closer to the front. There's also this... How are we doing on amenities in general? Well enough. You know what? Let's improve the stone that's close to the front. Let's give this city some more industry, and then we'll get the mine up, the iron mine as well. We don't actually have to buy the tile until we're about to put up the mine, or until it looks like it might get stolen or something. You know, there's no reason for us to spend the gold now.
If bread is the first necessity of life, recreation is a close second.
Is that relevant? I don't think I have a city that has... Oh, I have one city that has 2 districts. And it is at housing capacity. Okay, let's have a look at our policies. Do I want to do that? Well, I definitely can't lose this. But we could lose that. How are we doing on... Oh, we are, like, just about to get a guy. And I don't have any great general points at all if I don't have that card in. So let's leave that. We'll get our great general. So I guess we'll just swap policies when defensive tactics finishes, maybe? Because I don't have a single encampment anywhere, and that's where you get great general points from naturally. Okay, so there's just a half-health spearman actually in the camp. Okay, we can put this to an end, finally. And then it's going to be time to talk about expansion again, and there's all kinds of stuff that we need to do. Let's make sure our cities are defended, though. I have to admit, when we finished the last episode, I was feeling a little demoralized, I think. I watched the end of it, you know, before I started recording here. And I sound a little demoralized. Just so much violence. And so much of it not really going all that well for us toward the end. I'm really glad that it looks like we're going to be able to clean up these barbarians, although this is a huge number of units. Cool.
No hour of life is wasted that is spent in the saddle.
Sorry, currency is... What? That was weird. It was showing currency is completely unresearched. Build 3 mines to accelerate this. Do we have any mines right now? Stone is quarried, not mined. I reckon the iron is probably mined, but it looks like we have no other mining resources anywhere in our country. So we could pop out... Instead of quarrying the stone, we could mine a hill. And then mine the iron, and pop out or purchase another builder to build another mine somewhere, get apprenticeship boosted, because it would be nice. It's going to take a long time to finish. This is tricky. If we don't move the archers... I mean, even if we do move the archers, this barbarian horse archer is going to ride through and shoot them, but I think we can make it not matter. So I think what we do is kill this guy. Now we're threatening the camp directly. I don't want to kill this guy, I don't think, because first of all it separates the hoplites, and secondly it leaves a full health horseman to attack the archers. So let's weaken that guy. Then I guess it doesn't really make sense for the archers to step away from the hoplites. I was thinking maybe we can make it so it takes too many moves for the horse archer to get over. But he has 3 speed, so he'll just go 1, 2, 3 and shoot us anyway. So we can just stand and deliver here. Although I guess if I move away, that means that the horse archer can't stand in the forest and attack me, which makes it easier to retaliate against him. Horse archers, in case you're not aware, only have 1 range. If it seems to you like I'm talking nonsense, that's why. Alright, so do we need to build some military units, or can we go straight into engine-y stuff? I mean, every city gets walls and an archer, and then we'll go back to building infrastructure. I think that's a sensible thing to do. I'm going to let Athens complete the watermill because it was so close to done by the time I noticed. But every city has walls and an archer. Man, they're still spawning more units, although these horsemen seem to be distracted, maybe? Alright, well, we can clear the camp. Okay. That is a big victory. And 12 more culture. So I'm going to stand over here, even though it doesn't give us the hoplite adjacency bonus, just to try to corral this horseman as effectively as possible. The archer's going to move away to prevent the full health horseman from attacking him. Okay, we actually got that under control pretty well. We didn't end up losing a lot of extra units. So Hannibal, what's your deal? Oh, his thing only affects classical and medieval era land units. So, archers and hoplites are both ancient era units. Yep. But pikemen and crossbowmen are medieval era. So we just need to do some upgrades. Or build some horsemen or swordsmen once we have the iron. Well, so there's no reason to send him over. I guess we'll just put him to sleep. There's no reason to send him over there. He can also be retired to immediately grant a promotion to a military land unit, which is whatever. There's nothing cool that we can do with 1 envoy, so we'll save him. You just sleep, I guess. We'll want him eventually.
Ваш народ достоин восхищения. Искусство, наука. Чего еще желать?
We haven't had a particularly good game so far, I don't think. and it's on Immortal. There's no way our arts and sciences are above his. This is the thing he says to you when you're satisfying his agenda for being ahead of him. Science, yeah. So here he is at 16 techs with 22 science per turn. And here we are at 12 and 18. He's leading in culture. 42 culture per turn to my 9. That doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, one of two things is happening, right? Either he is lying to me in a way that doesn't make any goddamn sense. What is the benefit to him of that lie? Or his AI is broken. It could be either, really. So this is interesting. This full health horseman is a problem. I would love to promote this hoplite. I know he won't gain XP while he's sitting here with a promotion on him, but I think we have to attack this horse in order to be sure that our archer survives the turn. And we'll keep slowly winding our way towards safety, while of course shooting everybody we can see. Yeah, it's a bummer to have to delay the promotion like that, but I really don't feel confident that the archer was going to survive otherwise. Okay, so do we want to build another district here? Apprenticeship in 15 turns. The city will be at 7 pop by then. Oh right, unique districts don't count toward the limit of the number you can have based on your population. So actually, we can build 2 more in this right now, and then another one when apprenticeship comes. Although I guess we don't actually have that amount of time. So we could build a commercial hub by the river here. And then, like, campus industrial zone. That can be the plan. I think it's more important to put up the commercial hub than it is to put up a campus. I think we need the trade. Maybe I'm wrong about that. The other thing I could do is another builder. We certainly have a lot of things. Well, let's repair the monument. This will take 1 turn, and it's +2 culture per turn. But beyond that, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, and there's a lot of things that we could potentially need to do. Yeah, Brazil's running an awful lot of dudes around. He's going to try to pillage. Alright, here we go. Extermination. Did they end up destroying the camp over here? They did, okay. So our lands are cleaned of barbarians for the time being. These guys need to report back to the front. But that honestly went really well. And we got a lot of progress on defensive tactics from that. So yeah, I guess this guy's plan is just going to be to go back to Athens. This guy will try to get back there. And you can go to the capital. Oh, right, I forgot to promote him again. It's fine, whatever. Everything's cool. Okay, now I feel like building a watermill here. Watermill's a good building. It's a little better in places that have wheat or rice, but plus production is surprisingly hard to come by in this game. So I think it is going to be a commercial hub. Again, this is a production-driven decision. More trade routes, more production getting passed around. So we get these ancient walls up very, very slowly. I guess we could, let me buy this tile so that I know exactly how much money we have to spend. So we have 100 gold. Actually, I don't think 100 gold buys anything. Alright, they're converting us to their Eastern Orthodoxy. Wow. This is not fun for us. This is not a fun religion. Let's see if he is amenable to that. Shit. Not having to worry about him was a big part of my plan. Do we seriously not have a delegation with you? How did that happen? Well, that's something we can do with less than 100 gold. Okay, so move 1 space and then get promoted, finally. I'm going to promote this guy into having square, I think. What did we give you? Oh, he could go for square. It's important for somebody to have square because generals are considered support units, I believe, so you can make good advantage of that. It looks like we're gonna be attacked, if we're attacked at all, by cavalry units, though, so I still want to go echelon. Maybe we just have a couple of dudes who have square. It's not the end of the world. We can build, what do you call it? We can build battering rams or stuff to function as support units and have the spearmen travel with those. He forward settled on us and then said that. This is strange. Strange things are happening. I'm concerned. I'm feeling really good about the walls plan. Okay, so after we get the apprenticeship, I think our next play is medieval walls. So where's that? That's at castles. It's boosted by having a government with 6 policy slots. And it looks like the only thing on the road to it we already have boosted. Might want to pick up stirrups. Have feudalism, the feudalism civic. Oh, we're actually working on that. Well, that's going to be a while though. Yeah, let's go for divine right and boosting medieval walls with it. I think it's going to be very, very good for us to be ready. And I have to imagine heavy chariots and stuff are not effective against medieval walls, right? They have to be good enough for that to be the case. Yeah, he's going to attack me. Alright, when Sparta finishes its walls, it will move immediately into building an archer. How much does an archer cost? Oh, hey. I was going to offer this to him. What would you give me for this? 20 gold plus another 150 gold? Sure. That sounds good to me. Alright, so that over... That's going to, like, double our income. That's pretty good. Trading partners.
Tenho que fazer isso
Ah, here it is.
benefício do progresso. É preciso combatê-lo.
Well, he just finished defensive fortification, or defensive tactics for us.
Invincibility lies in the...
Okay, so... Bastions... Limes? Actually, we may want to keep production toward units on here. I kind of want to pick up literary traditions, start getting our culture stuff going, but I don't think we can do it right now. Wait, what do you mean unlock for 55 gold? It's a turn where I just finished a thing. What? Was it because it actually... the tech finished during his turn? That's kind of extremely shitty. That's definitely not how that should work. I know we only need this in one city now, but it's important. Okay. Took a couple of turns off of our government by attacking us, so who's got the last laugh now, nerd? An encampment wouldn't be a bad idea either, but we gotta get this archer. Alright, so the city has 30 combat strength. I'm gonna have this archer move over. Get into Athens. Oh, I completed a city-state quest for Preslav. So this doesn't do anything for us yet because we don't have, obviously, an encampment. We might be able to take this city down. He just built it and it's pretty weak looking. If we can turn the tide and then take Manaus, I bet we can get him to go peaceful. Hey, since we're making deals and everything. Okay, fair enough. Thought it was worth a shot. It's really nice to have another player who you know for a fact cannot declare war on you. China has denounced Brazil for this action.
I
really appreciate that.
practice militant mysticism. I'm absolutely sure of...
Yeah. We have 2 envoys now. We could become suzerain. Light and heavy cavalry units get... Yeah, that doesn't help. We could become suzerain here. Also doesn't help. Okay, never mind. And we don't have we don't have either of the types of districts that are affected by those people. Ah, they're bringing catapults in. Where's the one we bombarded before? Yeah, get him. He's on a plane or something, and it causes us to be able to do extra damage. Good. We're coming, guys. We're coming as fast as we can. Yeah, this sucks. Oh, look at that. The road actually goes around the camp. That's a neat little detail. The visuals in this game are so good. Alright, well, once Necken finishes their watermill, I think they're making military units. Actually, we're probably going to lose this trader, huh? Okay, good. Quickly, get done before that horseman kills you. Oh, we don't have range on him because of the hill. If we go to here, we will. Heavy chariots have 28 base strength. I'm okay with standing here and trying to bait him away from the city. So all of our stuff is getting pillaged all over again. Gonna take manual control of these guys to try to make sure that we get them running in the most optimal way. Peter's running units forward, hopefully with the intent of fighting Brazil. Oh, there's a barbarian. Now? Really? Does that need to be happening now? I don't have time to deal with it. City's got walls. It'll be okay. So he should be able to back up, right, and still be able to shoot across the plane. That means this guy should also be able to back off. He won't be able to shoot because that's a 2-point move, but I want a hoplite in the city to start punching out at them. All right, I feel confident that we can win this war. I guess that catapult's got to be dealt with. But we do a lot of damage now. Let's build some more hoplites. Apparently Brazil is invested in making sure that we maintain a large army. I don't think that that's actually going to work out to their benefit. Alright, and the walls of Athens are finished. Just in time to rain death on this guy. I think this should kill him. Really? Alright, well, at least we're going to keep getting that nice flow of culture. Looks like this should be a kill. And then I think our archers should be able to start in on the catapults, yeah. I'm not sure exactly how effective catapults are in this game. I haven't seen them used yet. Could be a real problem. Could not be a real problem, you know. Could be no big deal at all. Some pretty jolly music. Is this Brazil's music that I'm hearing right now? Something about it doesn't strike me as Greek, you know? Yeah, let's lean hard into the archers. We're fighting a largely defensive war, so we probably don't need that many melee troops. Everything's getting pillaged. Sucks. Let's get you on the road and waiting. I'm going to prioritize the catapults. I assume that the city walls will do a pretty good job of holding off the ground troops if we can just keep them up, and I assume that catapults will make that very difficult. Alright, Russia's really pushing their religion on us pretty hard. I don't care that much, but we will have to be careful not to let them have a religious victory. Okay, wow, that really does a lot of damage to the fortifications. Yeah, our walls might go down here. Okay, he's not attacking with that unit for some reason. I think we need to take the turn to do this. Plus 10 combat strength is very serious. It's a very serious amount. His bombard strength is 35. Even with the walls down, this guy would be a real problem. I should have advanced the archer and had them shoot before attacking. Injured enemies deal less damage. Alright, we got some backup coming, guys. Now, Brazil does have a city down here. I might not want to leave Nekhen empty. We might want to keep this archer back here. But the archer from Athens obviously is devoted. Why did they move the catapult instead of just firing again? That seems like a strange thing to do. Oh! Progress toward mercenaries is advanced. Alright, so let's do some bombarding here. Before we attack this time. Yeah, I figured the spearman will be able to finish this off, and if we kill this without using him, he just won't get to attack anything this turn. I want to apply as many of my soldiers to as many of their soldiers as possible. Alright. Well, you don't actually get to fire, because you can't see over the hills. And then you shoot this guy. Alright, so I'm really looking to get knights. Knights require iron, not horses, interestingly enough. So we do have the resources for them. Yeah, I really think you should probably just stay put. Oh my god, look at how many turns it takes to do the repairs. We are so low on industry. Well, do I want to build more military units, or do I want to... Do I think I've repulsed this attack? And like I said, I'm going to take this city from them. I don't know that I'll keep it. I might burn it. But I'm definitely taking it at the very least. And that'll probably stop the war. I hope. City's at the housing limit, so a granary would be good. Our science is not awesome. We just compared it to the other nations of the world and found it to be very lacking. But... well, I have 2 districts right now. I have room for 1 more district, so I need to not build... I was saying I could build an encampment here and try to use it to help project force, but we need the next thing that we build to be an industrial zone. So we don't have room for that. We could build an acropolis, since it doesn't count toward the limit. I don't know how great of a play that really is. There's not even that many hills in the capital, jeez. You know what? We don't have the ability to build catapults. We gotta make the poor man's catapult. Alright, I'm gonna put up an acropolis here. This seems like a fine location. We may want to build our commercial hub in the city, in this spot, so we'll get some adjacency going. And the industrial zone will maybe go here, so it can be next to the quarry and the thing. Okay, in this city, that's a little bit more up on the front, do I want to build another unit here? Maybe a heavy chariot of my own? No, they're pretty heavy. They're pretty chariot heavy. I think hoplites are definitely the best melee unit for us. We can't build swordsmen or anything because we just don't have the tech. Yeah, 1 more hoplite. It's kind of getting to be kind of a large army. The cost of maintaining it is going to be significant. I will say Brazil is definitely not using their guys to maximum effect, it seems like. Not that I'm any kind of brilliant strategist or anything. Alright. And one thing that's really nice about this, aside from the obvious culture bonus, is that we're really making a lot of XP. We're going to have well-trained units, and there's a lot to be said about the value of well-trained units. Is he going to get a kill here? He'll take slightly less damage doing it if we move one of the other hoplites adjacent to him first. That combat strength bonus. Alright, Menhouse just built walls, so we'll have to deal with that. But maybe I move to here just to prevent this guy from getting away. And we managed to keep the we managed to make the roads safe again in time for the trader to come through. And now there's a bunch of Taoist missionaries all over my cities. I am totally fine with all these dudes fighting over everything.
There is no easy way to train an apprentice. There is no easy way to train it.
All right, Sean. He definitely should not just start reading the quote again. That's the thing they might want to fix. Yeah, we're just gonna specialize our troops. This dude in a boat is still in range of the city. It seems like you don't do any bonus damage to units that are in transport ships in this game. In Civ 5, a unit that was in a transport ship was a very weak unit indeed. This guy earned a promotion, but I don't think he'll be able to survive much longer. I'm not going to attack him because I don't want to give him any more XP. I don't think he has enough right now to level up, and I'm not going to give him XP by attacking him non-lethally. During my turn, we'll finish him off with archers. So I'm just going to stand here and project Zone of Control at him. Is Taoism actually any better for us? Does it have... Oh. Sugar... Wow. And 160 gold? I kind of want to take his city. But this is a lot of money. Let's be gutsy. We're going for that city. We'll make peace after that. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade this guy with Garrison. He won't be making use of it, but his next level will be Incendiaries, and this is actually pretty powerful against city walls. The effect it has is pretty noticeable. So, is it time to start marching on the city? Yeah, I think so. Let's go get him. What do we have? 3 hoplites and 5 archers. This should be more than sufficient. I sure hope I'm not going to regret not taking the peace deal. So if we move forward, we'll get shot at. But I think that's okay. I think somebody has to go first. And it may as well be some guy who's at full health. Well, there's a heavy chariot there. It would be attacking uphill into trees, but that still was maybe a little aggressive. So I'm not in any hurry to repair the holy site now that we've decided we're not going for religion after all. Let's repair the campus, though. After the city's gone a couple of turns without being attacked, you can undergo a project to repair the walls. Alright, so this dude's pretty injured. If he does want to attack us, it's not going to be like super great for him. And he should be in range of the city walls now. Oh, except there's a hill between him and the city. That's something I hadn't really thought about in city construction, because it doesn't matter in Civ 5. It seems like the city always has the ability to shoot things that are within its range. This guy should definitely come forward. This is a time for great pushing. Alright, killed the chariot. So we need to surround the city with a zone of control in order to keep it from healing, but we also may not have to do that at all in this case because we are actually pretty numerous. We're going to have a lot of ranged attacks coming into the city. Russia is planning to settle over here somewhere? I would prefer that they not do that. 1, 2, 3... Actually, I don't know if there's anywhere over here they can settle. Alright. They really want those archers. Tell me you've earned a promotion. I mean, we can just move them back. If not, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Allow these guys to move forward. And now it really begins. Alright, easy enough to kill this guy. How much XP do you have? Wow, you're a lot of XP away from a level. Maybe I should back him up and have him just reinforce, or have him fortify. I want to move him forward because it's good for our positioning, but I think he might just die if we do it. You know what? He's tough. He's tough. The enemy units are mostly the thing he's strong against. He's got his buddies for backup. This guy's going to cross this river. This guy's going to cross this river. We'll surround the city with hoplites, burn it with archers, and then... This is actually really nice. This Russian missionary prevented this guy from doing the most simple attack.
Create with the
so that was
heart.
lucky. I will not. I will create with no heart. Alright. We need food and housing. Yeah, we have a lot of internal issues. And I don't feel comfortable dealing with any of them right now. We're busy. We can move to here. Take a shot at this guy. Okay, now these guys are being a little inconvenient. Shoot. Actually, this is how we're going to do this. I think we actually have to move to here to be able to shoot the city, because I don't think we'll be able to shoot over the rainforest. Yeah, whatever. You guys just move to here. Okay, let's build other stuff. Industrial zones. Okay, so we want to build the industrial zone close to Athens, right? So that we can extend factory and stuff out to it. Is there a place that's within 6 tiles of both Rockadet and Athens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here and here are both good for that. Well, I have to build the Acropolis on a... Or no, I built the Acropolis already in the city. So, it could be here. We have two districts and this thing. We might end up building the commercial hub over here in that case. And then a 4th district here would give me another point of industry out of it. I mean, putting it over a forested hill is kind of a bummer. What was I thinking? I forgot about the adjacency bonuses. Well, you know what? The structures that come with those are not in play for quite a while yet. So I'm okay with it. We'll be fine. Right, obviously, we're not going to be attacking yet with him, and I want to keep him close to everybody, close to the other hoplites for the bonuses. But yeah, it looks like we're probably going to take this city. Next couple of turns. Oh no! Yeah, and they're dividing their damage. It's not good for them.
The taxpayer. That's someone who works.
Okay, so meritocracy is cool, but not something that we're interested in right now. We can pull limes for sure. We probably don't need bastions anymore either. So we go up to here, although we probably don't need this anymore either. So we could go meritocracy and insulae, or maybe we're having some gold problems right now. So we could do something like this, or conscription. Yeah, let's do conscription. We have a large standing army, so that'll be helpful. And at this point, start up a literary tradition. Maybe I'm sort of pulling out of this war prematurely, but I think that this is okay to do. So let's not make any decisions with these guys just yet. We need to move you forward. Alright, this guy can only bombard the city. Time for city bombardment has begun. We're not going to do very much damage to the city, unfortunately. This is really awkward. If this guy wasn't here, we could back up and then fire. Decisive victory, really. Yeah, okay. So we're splitting up the dudes at this point, splitting up the hoplites a little bit. And now we have the city under siege. All right. You don't have anything else to do right now. You should just fortify. No sense attacking the city with a melee unit in this state. Make it more difficult for the spearmen to attack us. Right, I assume, yeah, we do very little damage and take a lot. Actually, it's not even that much damage. Still, he should heal up. But I'll go ahead and throw an attack with these guys, just to speed the process up. Yeah, we damaged the walls slightly. We don't have any support units over here. We're about to have a commercial hub up, so let's go ahead and send 2 envoys here. Being suzerain's not really going to help us, but... How long are we... Oh, Rocketet finished its commercial hub, in fact. Which means that it wants to build an industrial zone, but it might build a trader first. Nah. Let's get the industrial zone rolling. So, like I said, I think this is a pretty good tile, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is a good tile. That time I remembered, at least. If we do this, plus 30, man, this city has so many good food tiles. What if I do this? It only takes 2 turns off, and it completely stops the growth of the city, although the city's growth is stopped anyway due to being minus 5 amenities. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? Unrest from war weariness. Oh. Well, this said minus 5, this says minus 2. Something ain't right. But, okay, so we gotta wrap the war up quickly. Alright, yeah, let's get this city and get out of this war as quickly as we can. Industrial zone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is actually within 6 of Necken. Alright, let's wrap up the saga of the Siege of Manaus. Oof. That went pretty poorly for us. And again, they're dividing their damage. The city's not even bombarding the same guys every turn. He's increased the offer. Now it's 220. It's all of his standing gold. Now, we're taking the city. Then I will offer you peace. I'm glad to see you still want it, but we're not offering it to you just yet. Who got a promotion? You got a promotion. Pretty good. Okay, I think this is going to promote these archers. Yep. Also pretty good. So you guys move to here so that you guys will have room to go here, so that you guys have room to go here, and we can finally get all of these archers attacking the city at the same time. Alright, I don't think that this is going to take too much longer. I don't know how many archers you have to have a pretty good chance of taking down a city, but it feels like maybe fewer than I've brought. So we've almost lowered the walls. It stops being able to shoot at you when there's no walls anymore. This guy's coming down, just preparing to defend the flank. So do I want to throw a... It looks like he'll clear the walls. So yeah, I'm going to throw a hoplite against the city real quick just to make sure that they can't shoot us anymore. Yep, wall's down. Okay, well now this is really over.
Засим провозглашаю вас врагом
Oh
России,
no.
наших союзников и Господа. Да помилует
Oh
он
no,
вашу.
no, no. We need to not be at war anymore. Oh, damn it. Okay. Sparta. Repair outer defenses. Okay, at least it only takes one turn. We're gonna run into some serious problems if I can't get out of war. Maybe taking a city, taking an enemy city will clear some of our war weariness. Our people will be like, yeah, we're successful. I don't know. I have to hope it works something like that. Alright, well, at least we know that we're playing sort of in the style that we're intended to play in. So I have a couple of archers who would like to promote here. Do I think I can take this city without using them? I'm also a little worried about this guy still. But actually, yeah, it looks like we will be able to. It looks like we do a lot of damage to the city now that the walls are down. So the 3 hoplites together... Oh, not even all 3 of them. Wow. Do you really need to flip him over your head like that? Warmonger penalty is heavy. Okay. Then I will take... Didn't actually get to use the incendiaries on that guy, but we may yet. Let's start heading toward the capital. New City... Actually, New City being right next to Russia is kind of a problem, isn't it? The build times are not as bad as they look. It's just the city is occupied right now. Let's see if we can get a war deal out of Pedro. Really? Wait, he wouldn't accept white peace, but he will accept peace where he gives me 100 gold? Hold on. We're gonna do some stuff here. So you're gonna give me all your gold. You're going to cede official control of that city. You're going to give me all your luxuries. Good? We cool? All the luxuries should help with, at least these 2 are new. So that should help a little bit with the unhappiness problem. Okay, there, peace. Yeah, that's right. Look embarrassed. Look at what you did. Would you like a trade delegation? Okay. Good. I'm happy to see that we're not holding grudges. Okay, so that's where we're gonna end this episode. Come back next time, tomorrow. Apparently, war never ends. We're gonna have to try to battle Russia while attempting to maintain some sort of infrastructure growth and figuring out how on earth we're gonna keep this city from erupting into riots. And we'll see you then.